Welcome back to the best series on the internet. We have the ESPN Fantasy Team of the Week. This was the highest scoring fantasy team that you could have had last week, week 7 of the NFL. Starting off right with your quarterback. If you had Lamar Jackson, he got you 34.44 points. A wild week for the so-called running back. He had 5 touchdown passes, so maybe that proves something towards his passing ability. But nevertheless, he is the number 1 quarterback in fantasy with his first appearance here today. Then at your running back 1 spot, if you had Jahmyr Gibbs, he got a whopping 32 points despite sharing some snaps with David Montgomery, and I would not be surprised to see him here in the future. Then at your running back 2 spot, if you had Rachaad White, he got you 29.1 points. Another running back that's been sharing a lot of snaps with other guys, Bucky Irvin for example, but he was able to make his first appearance on this list and is now the 27th ranked running back in fantasy. Then at your wide receiver 1 spot, Amon-Ra St. Brown got you 25.2 points. Made his inevitable first appearance and is now the 9th ranked wide receiver, and I'm guessing will probably be ranked higher in the coming weeks. As for your wide receiver 2 spot, if you had any one of these 3 guys, then you got another 22.1 points to your fantasy team. It's kind of crazy that they all got this exact score. George Pickens and Rashad Bateman are now still pretty low ranked, but let me tell you, Brian Thomas Jr. there in the back is now the 8th ranked wide receiver in all of fantasy, and I think he's a really underrated guy. As for your tight end, if you had David Njoku, he's made his first appearance here with a 23.6 point week. He's now averaging over 10 points in the few games that he's played outside of his injuries, so he is still a great tight end. Then for your flex, Saquon Barkley has made his 3rd appearance on this list with a 26.7 week. He's now the 3rd ranked running back, but let me tell you, if he can stay healthy all year, he will definitely be the number 1 running back by the end of the year. I have no doubt about it. Then for your defense, if you had the Broncos, they got you 21.0 points. Their 2nd game in 3 weeks with a touchdown. They're now the number 1 ranked defense in fantasy. And finally for your kicker, if you had Cameron Dicker, the kicker, he got you 21.0 fantasy points. And then in total, with all of these guys on your team, you would have gotten 235.14 points. Just a crazy high scoring week. For example, the average team that would win in a 10-man this week would score probably 130 to 140 points, and this would beat that by nearly 100 points, which is just ridiculous. Anyway, did you have any of these guys on your team? Be sure to tell me down in the comments below, and also feel free to check out some of these videos on your screen now.